Hi all, welcome to Embedkari system. So let me go through this case study of current industry skills and possible alignment with academic program. So I will go one by one through risk analysis of long-term goal, industry focused skills, and I will then I will take this current industry trends, and based on all these, basically we will see that tips to reduce time to market. So time to market means like here student himself preparing for job and how to reduce the time. It's like normally term used for any product in the industry, but it's and based on the product feature, people buy that. So similarly, the kind of skills you have. At the end I will give you the Embedkari overview. So a goal without plan is just a wish, so well known saying on that. And let's say here the BTech, what the options are: you have MTech, MS, MBA, that post graduation options. So low risk, in it means you will not have that much of gap normally here. So sometime you immediately join MTech, so technically no risk, so medium approach. If you plan from the beginning, you think about you will go ahead with you will do PG, then PhD, everything, that it is a long duration. And in that case, you have this is necessary for job in education, and this is preferred in corporate R&D basically. Other option is this IAS or whatever the government job related thing. If you do that, this is there is a risk of gap in technical knowledge. Then if people come from after that, if they don't succeed and then they try to come to again to this technical domain, then it becomes pretty difficult sometime. And job, and if someone don't get job, so default choice people use PG diploma to add on some skill, and that is another thing. So this is here the alignment of course to save time to market. So Embedkari, basically we play on this particular route, and at the same time we have team who is guide for this higher education related thing, and MBA, marketing related concepts, finance, and all those kind of concept. We have a team expert for that purpose also. And third, we have a team which helps in research paper and all that. These three basically we take care. This fourth, we are not focused on that. And so we can help in all these three. So identify your long term goal and make your flow chart, that for proper planning. Example, suppose it is you are 100% academic focus, then MTech and PhD will help, or vice versa. You can say for MTech and PhD you can put 100% academic focus, and similarly for job, academic aligned plan unit. So let's identify next that some area, some industry domain you like. For example, you avionics, or want to go to the industry of particular let's say automotive. You want to these are traditional things, automotive, industrial. There will be networking, and everything in the networking, whether wireless or wired or everything comes to in that domain, whether it is LTE or whatever. And consumer, and that further upcoming things like artificial intelligence and security, like cryptography and other things, industry level security. So that is also kind of one area now. This mandatory skills, we will look into the mandatory skills. What is the minimum skill you can manage for alignment purpose? The programming, and what protocol, what interfaces, and what miscellaneous things related to particular industry. So programming definitely, C and RTOS is also, operating system is also part of this, programming skills. You must know that operating system related thing. Certain area that definitely benefit for networking, Linux is there, and consumer C++. Is basically now picking up, whether it is you are go for FPGA, whether you are go for this cloud based thing, and Intel is now doing this dev C++. So those kind of things are coming, and this C++ is important in this artificial intelligence. Also Linux is required know-how, and security also, C and like Linux, Kali Linux, and those kind of thing. And normally in protocol by default, these things, Ethernet, wireless LAN, and Wi-Fi, BT, Glog, and USB. So those kind of thing. And interfaces, these are interfaces, I2C SPI onboard interfaces. I am not talking about here other interfaces like PCI Express or high-end devices. I am not talking about the complex system that where you need SerDes or Rapid IO or PCI Express, but basic things, because we can expect from the freshers at least this I2C SPI and UART at least. Okay, so this is required. And miscellaneous AutoSAR and CAN in automotive required, PWM, pulse width modulation, and similarly for industrial also, that is required, motor control algorithm and all those kind of stuff. And Android for this consumer related thing, that Android based app and all that. And I'm not talking about that GUI, and I'm not talking about the Qt and those kind of things. So minimum skill. So we did some survey for both BLS and embedded professionals at the LinkedIn. So here the result, the C and Python and C++. So basically Python is, for me, it's kind of a default language now. It must be it must be covered by all, irrespective of whether you are engineer or any domain. Because I have seen even like in fashion designing, in a medical science, everywhere Python based library they use, and so everywhere that Python can be utilized. So even that mechanical engineers, I believe they can try with this C for motor drive control algorithm and all that. So that can be can be tried. And SDL, basically here you can see like top is Verilog, and then as expected, like BSDL, and other thing is like this thing, System C is also like the C++. The System C is now preferred one, and in the kernel Linux is there definitely, and RTOS like VxWorks. And these are the things basically we got in that whatever that survey we did random. And DSP, this is a mixture basically. Here ADSP 21xx people are using. So these results also depend on that, like the legacy platform. Okay, for how much time they were using TIC 600 and all that. And so this is what basically TIC 6000, and this is basically TIC and all that. And this is here microcontroller 8051. After this ARM is expected, but 8051 that most popular in that terms. Normally we feel it is not like that. So I did a cross check with some of my industry contact, and he told me that some of that vendor is building only 8051 boards, and he's doing like a good amount in that actually. So that was the confirmation I did. And other than that, communication protocol. So here you will see balance like I2C, SPI, and CAN, and this USB. So this protocol. So I2C is in the top here. Okay, then this particular thing you will note here. So USB, CAN, I2C, SPI. These protocols mostly being used. And FPGA, no doubt that Xilinx related FPGA is there, and there are other FPGAs like Spartan and all that. So this is all about what is being used in the industry. Okay, so let's see what is basically out of these minimum thing or most popular. Let's see, I'm not talking about C++, Python. Let's minimum, that is our idea to identify the most common skill. Okay, to minimize this for you actually, for the students, what should be the minimum skill they must learn actually first. So programming language, definitely C. Okay, and SDL and Verilog. So whenever you are studying, whether it is aligned with your academic syllabus or not, you have to learn this operating system based on Linux. So means whenever this subject is there for Verilog related thing, you have to study, and whenever microcontroller related thing, ARM, you have to study, and communication protocol, I2C, USB, CAN, SPI, Ethernet. Okay, wherever you can use that, FPGA, Xilinx based. So that thing, and this DSP, ADSP to 1XX, and this align skill according to competition and academy. So this is that thing. So case study for this we did, like for example, for embedded system software we did. So if you want something else, you can also launch a poll and understand how to do that. So programming language C, this is being basically majority starts it in first year as a part of syllabus, but don't do any further practice later. That is the big problem. And Linux, so it is mentioned here in the first year basically majority, and Linux based operating system they do in second year. Okay, and mostly as a I believe as a user, and not at the kernel level programming and all that. And microcontroller, most of the students do in the colleges, most of the colleges starts it in second year, but some in third year. This is another problem for who start in third year, so they miss like some time for that. So this is two problem here for embedded system software. Normally we notice from this that lack of this practice in C, and some students get chance to learn MCU in third year only. So the solution for that, after that second year, fourth semester, workshop on C and microcontroller. Okay, do self learning or whatever way with MCU with embedded C, that can help actually. If it is not being done, or even if it is being done in your second year, then it will be practice for C. So now it's your turn. I mean, you have to do it, start as soon as possible to save time and money later. Don't do like waste in PZ and all those kind of stuff. Okay, so work hard, that is the most important, and acquire the skill practically, not just theoretically. Okay, and you have to make a balance with other things, long term goal and other things. For example, you learn Python and some balance will be there, and utilize the free tips from expert in LinkedIn or our website embedkari.com, our YouTube channel, or articles related to different domains, and anywhere you utilize that, and take advantage of college level workshop. So this is another survey where we ask whether the college level workshop, let me show you that this thing again, and this thing. So here you may note that majority said yes. Okay, so take advantage of that college level workshop, don't miss that. And second thing is like how Embedkari system can help in this case. What we do normally, we approach interested students. If student is interested during like second year itself, we approach them. Okay, we help them, and continuous mentoring of the student we do through academic aligned, then only we can align, because we know that MCU they will be studying now. And this brainstorming session on technology specific small groups, so we have different small groups in a WhatsApp based on all that by industry expert, and assign task on to search various technical stuff. For example, we let them aware of what is RFC, what the RFC number, what is the how it works in the TCP/IP or any other standard, so those kind of thing we teach them networking, how it works and all that, and then quiz and test and feedback to improve. So feedback is most important here. And so why online training and support? So why don't you conduct workshop directly in engineering college? So our main is to provide best quality content at affordable cost. It is very difficult to find a good trainer at low cost to deliver such contents. So that's why we put it online. And so technical content, basically we have lot of technical content which is not public, but we have already for example MATLAB and related thing, getting started in that. We have BSDL related thing, so PCB design related things. So we have not yet make that public, and similarly we can do higher end also, like PCI Explorer, DDR and all that. So that is one thing. So mode of operation, so as I told, that is our delivery mode is basically animated recorded video lecture. So quiz, test and whatever the workshop. So these courses can be accessed by any time using any device based on trainee own schedule. So that is the benefit as well. And technical support, we provide the support through email and live chat. That is another. And experience, so this is established by myself. So in I worked in Motorola, Prescale and XP and all that, and I have now total 27 years experience in this. Okay, so I was in board bring up activities and software development activities, and later on field deployment activities, and demo of some of our things are courses are available at that website. Okay, and this is the thing. And last this Embedkari, this courses to meet industry demands. So what are the courses we have? So we have getting started. This is most important, getting started. Okay, simplified tutorial, whether it is machine learning, whether it is C or C++ or any RTOS related thing, those kind of stuff is there, and regular discussion with industry expert through the WhatsApp group and all that. So again, academic aligned guidance, whether like 8051 if you are using, then we will teach according to that. If you are using x86, then we will provide according to that the C practice, and regular coding practice and assignment. So like recently we give to a group almost 1,000 questions, this thing PDF, and divided in different group, and then guided project we have added new, and research paper also we have added new. So these things basically just is being started, and here are some courses we have in this Career Plus. Is because most of the students come to me after CDAC, that I did CDAC diploma, I did this another diploma, 1 year PG diploma, but they didn't get job from the placement due to some reason. So that's why we have put a Career Plus. So through the Career Plus, this is very low cost product. We take test, we do mock-up interview, and then we suggest the improvement. Okay, so almost right now 10-15 people are doing that based on the feedback, C course in our group. And apart from that, this embedded fresher kit, so it includes almost everything. For example, embedded C, it includes Linux related thing, it will have some hardware related stuff. And similarly we have specific Ethernet related. This is for professional to upgrade. Suppose somebody is working in a small company and they want to upgrade the skill, so for these kind of separate products are there, so they understand like how the Ethernet control, then they add into their skill and apply for other companies. And two guys basically recently got placed in MNC from this. And Learn C is basically, this is our this C from scratch as well as advanced C. And hardware design, as I told, PCB design, MATLAB, and all BSDL related thing, part of this. So, and similarly here we have Linux programming, in that driver level programming and character driver and all that. And we have Yocto also there, so for BSP. And we have embedded C with ARM. The specific, somebody wants to only ARM, then it is there. Lot of other projects product are there which I have not mentioned here. For example, getting started in IoT and those kind of thing, and machine learning. So that is related to the courses we have. And for additional information, you can simply go to this embedkari.com and this contact. So there you will find a form. In a form, just put a name, email ID, college email ID we prefer, question. And here the tag, actually you can find any information in the tag cloud, if you want. And other thing, okay, so it is just beginning, okay, of the story. Thanks for your time, and watch the videos, more videos on our YouTube channel. Thanks.